7 signs of emotional burnout. Have you ever felt stuck or trapped? Do you ever feel as if you have no control over the things that are happening in your life? Well, most people that experience this could be emotionally burnt out. The battle to fall asleep, the lack of energy, as well as the decrease in motivation can make getting through an emotional burnout even harder. Emotional burnout is a negative psychological state that causes behavioral, physical, and cognitive symptoms, which can impair normal functioning and increase stress. Stress is a common feeling, and most of us have to deal with it on a daily basis. However, your mental health is at risk when your stress levels are on an upward trend and becomes too much for you to cope with. Today, we will take a look at 7 signs of emotional burnout. Number 1, your social life is going downhill. When we're emotionally drained, we possess no energy to spend time with the people we usually hang out with. You unintentionally start pushing away close friends and family, as well as neglect your duties as a partner, and experience more interpersonal conflicts. Studies have shown that emotional burnout is one of the worst consequences of poor mental health because it directly affects your social functioning, leaving you isolating yourself and feeling alone. Number 2, you're always feeling down. During the early stages of burnout, the lack of energy and a decrease in motivation is expected behavior. When emotional burnout is not treated upon diagnosis, in the long run, symptoms of anxiety and depression can begin to develop. If you're feeling down a lot, consider this a sign to start improving your mental and physical health immediately. Number 3, chronically fatigued. There is a difference between being tired and being fatigued. Tiredness will go away after you have taken a much-needed break or, in some cases, after a decent night's rest. However, fatigue is long-lasting. In other words, it doesn't go away no matter how much sleep you get. When it comes to being emotionally burnt out, it means that no amount of food, water, or sleep can make you feel better. You simply feel drained and exhausted all the time. Number 4, emotionally volatile. If you ever have random emotional outbursts such as losing your temper, being physically aggressive, easily frustrated, or readily breaking things around you, this could be a sign of mental deterioration. Your mind finds functioning much harder, and as a result, you might be unable to control or maintain your emotions. Being emotionally burnt out means that you struggle to stay on top of your feelings, so you tend to be more pessimistic. You're always angry. You feel guilty, but also empty and dreadful at the same time. These are all signs that your mind could be calling out for help. Number 5, decline in performance. Comparing your performance now to a few months ago, has your quality of work taken a dip? Do you feel as if you're doing less than what you usually would? Are you less proactive? If there is a significant difference, your emotional burnout could have started when you noticed inconsistencies in your performance. Since emotional burnout unfolds gradually over an extended period of time, trying to identify exactly when this started can be a bit difficult. However, looking at historical performance and weighing it against your current performance, this can help you gain some perspective, and it might even help you point out whether you're just experiencing a temporary downward trend or literal emotional burnout. Number 6, you don't take care of yourself. Noticing a change in your eating or sleeping patterns is one of the first signs that points to emotional burnout. This is because the lack of sleep and insufficient nutrients can negatively impact your physical and mental health. According to studies, those who experience emotional burnout would usually lose their appetite and get very little to no sleep. In some cases, people may even stop taking care of themselves, such as not brushing their teeth or hair, not taking a shower, or even quit going to the gym. Number 7, you feel hopeless. Feelings of emptiness, detachment, and despair often surface when you're emotionally burnt out. This is because the little energy that you possess is depleted while you're busy doing the things that you need to do. So when it's time to do something yourself, you have no capacity to do so. You feel drained. Finding pleasure or doing the things that used to give your life meaning has now become too much effort for you, thus leaving you feeling unfulfilled. You feel as if nothing you do will matter in the end and see no point in doing anything at all anymore. So you give up. Even though we live in a world where achievement, success, and productivity is key, it's imperative for us to listen to our mind and rest when needed. We don't have to quit. We can simply take a break to put our emotional needs first and take care of ourselves. Emotional burnout is super easy to fall into and quite difficult to get out of. However, depending on your level of self-awareness, once you're able to recognize the signs and implement healthy coping mechanisms, you are well on your way to recovery. Are any of these signs familiar to you? Do you think that you can relate to a few of them? Let us know in the comments section. As always, thanks for watching, and remember, if you liked this video, then be sure to subscribe for more.